Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Leo, channel of Levitate Style. And today we have Alicia,
hi,
who's usually behind the scenes at Levitate Style. We're gonna do another round of couples Q&A.
Yeah.
If you're new to the channel and you don't follow us on Instagram, here's a really quick intro. Alicia and I met 8 years ago. I am from Hong Kong originally, and then I grew up in New York City. And Alicia's from Buffalo, New York.
Yes.
We both met in college in Buffalo, and we moved to New York City 6 years ago. We started Levitate Style. This is a men's fashion and travel blog that we're doing YouTube, and that was like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
We've traveled the world 3 years ago. Now we're here.
Now we do Levitate Style full time together. If you didn't see our first Q&A video last year, we talked about how we met, our first date. We have some cute old photos in there, and you can watch that right here.
Get started.
You guys sent us some more questions on Instagram, so we're just gonna jump right into it. So the first question is, what qualities or traits have you developed from being in each other's lives?
I think first thing that comes to mind is that Alicia loves and cares about like the environment and like animals and that kind of stuff a lot. For me, like coming from Hong Kong and New York City, like just living in the city life, that's not something I think about at all.
Yeah.
And so she's really helped me think about like recycling things, just be more conscious about the environment and recycling, not just stuff, but like clothes in general. And she also grew up with pets and like she loves animals, and so looking at that kind of stuff also with a different perspective, it's been very nice.
Make him watch a lot of cat videos. I think for me, I tend to be more shy and timid, and you've taught me to be like much bolder and like have more confidence because he just like oozes confidence.
I just think like your personality is more reserved,
Yeah.
and like you want to be kind,
Yeah.
but there are many situations where you have to be bold, you have to go for it, you have to like voice your opinion in a way
Yeah.
to essentially get what you want or need.
You've taught me to be a better advocate for myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gets me out of my comfort zone a lot. You force me to like do new things.
Yeah, I'll be like, hey Alicia, you go talk to that person over there. Oh, you
But
somebody.
I can do it now. I can do it now.
Yeah.
Before you, I couldn't do that. So. All right. Number 2 was, do you have a weird quirk or habit? I do accents a lot. I really like languages and I like sounds, so I just have to like break out into accents all the time. So sometimes I do British accent, but then, you know, other times I want to be more Russian or I want to be more French, and he does not like it very much.
It comes out really randomly. We're just looking at something,
Yeah.
like it just comes out of nowhere.
It just comes out of nowhere.
Makes
I don't
no
know.
sense.
I don't know what prompts
Has
it.
nothing to do with what's happening.
Or if somebody walks by us and says something, and to me it sounds interesting, I need to repeat it. So I say it, and he's
Yeah.
like, oh.
To smell things, like
Yeah.
I always like go like this.
He does this face all the time. He'll just be like,
I don't know if it's like a thinking face or just like a face, but like I do a few times a day.
what are your guys' pet peeves? I get really annoyed by people who are in a public space and like being very loud and obnoxious and like not respecting
That's what I
the
thought
public
you
space.
would say. Yeah.
You know, if someone's having a really loud conversation on speakerphone on the subway, like, why? Do you not understand that you're being rude?
That definitely bothers me too. When I look at a bigger picture, I think it's just expectation. If I'm expecting like service, like at a restaurant or at a checkout,
Yeah.
I feel like customer service in general, like if I'm expecting it to be fast and then it's really slow, that bothers me. Another pet peeve, I think, like people that are just always ghosting. You try to make plans, but plans don't really work, and then it's like, oh yeah, let's hang out, but then they don't hang out, and it's like, this is a waste of my time.
Number 4 was any challenges as an interracial relationship. I almost feel like that could be a whole video. A few years ago I found out I have a gluten allergy, and unfortunately in Chinese cuisine, Hong Kong cuisine, everything's in soy sauce, everything's noodles or fried. I feel like you've had to sacrifice for me because I can't go out to eat at these restaurants anymore. There's no easy word for gluten in Chinese, in Mandarin or Cantonese, so he has to have this really long explanation with the waiter of like what I can and can't eat. I just feel like a burden. So
I mean, it's in a way, it's definitely narrowed down a lot of foods you can have. It is a big like cultural difference. I do see it as like a win-lose in a way. For me to like stay healthy and keep a healthy lifestyle, it does help that I'm not eating fried rice and like dumplings every day, because I would if I could.
Yeah.
But I can't.
Sorry.
And it's okay. I guess like interracial relationship, otherwise, I mean, it's still such a new thing for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Like when they see us, it's kind of like a shock. That happens in America, that happens in Europe, especially when we're traveling. I think in Europe it's a little bit more like negative.
Seems to have been way worse in Europe. We had like an experience in Athens where like the table directly next to us, like they were definitely talking about us. They were looking and laughing and pointing. But it was very obvious that they were making fun of us.
Yeah, it was just weird. It's a really weird experience. Like,
So
thankfully, like, I'm thick-skinned in that way. Like, I don't really care. I get why they do it. I don't appreciate it, but it's just like, it is what it is. I can understand that their culture is not used to seeing something like that. Mm-hmm. And on the other hand, when we're in Asia, like, also we do stand out, but it's in a more positive way. Like, it is what it is, you know, sometimes it is challenging.
I'm definitely more sensitive than Leo is. Sometimes I'll cry. I get very hurt by that. I like to be kind to everybody, so to have people be so openly rude, it just, I don't know, it really, it sucks. It really sucks.
You kind of just have to like shrug it off.
Yeah.
And just know that, you know, you're better people in a way. You're not gonna fight or like confront them about something so silly.
I mean, honestly, I feel like in our day-to-day, we don't really encounter anything like that. It just seems to be more so when we're traveling. All right, the next one is, who is more extroverted?
Yeah, that's definitely me.
It's Leo.
Even then, I'm not that extroverted. I'm kind of like borderline. I'm like 50-50 almost.
Yeah.
If I can be as introverted, I will be. So it really depends on the circumstance. If I don't have to network and like talk to strangers, I wouldn't want to.
Yeah.
But I also understand like that's very much part of what we do, like part of our lives, like working in social media and working in fashion.
Yeah.
I'm definitely more introverted out of the two of us.
If I had a scale, I'd say I'm like 70% introverted.
Yeah.
I need like days of alone time to recover from things like that. Yeah, I need a lot of alone time.
I prefer getting to know someone like really well.
Yeah.
And so in that way, I can be very extroverted one-on-one.
Number 6. Do you have any catchphrases or words you use all the time?
Catchphrase.
That's really funny.
Okay.
What I just thought of for you is like Leo always says like, what the? Like, excited, or he's like confused. He's like, what the? What the?
When I'm watching like basketball highlights or I'm looking at sneakers,
Yeah.
I guess like I do get very excited about that kind of stuff.
I think I say like cool, but I say it like that. Our friend is Egyptian and she taught us the word yalla, and we use that everywhere, all the time, for every situation. It means like, come on, let's go, yalla yalla.
We do say that quite a bit. We also say some like Cantonese ones that like are pretty simple and like easy to say.
Oh, like we're like, ayah.
Like gumdodot, like
Oh yeah.
what the heck?
I love gumdodot.
Hurry up, like 5D.
Yeah.
So we'll say that sometimes.
Yeah.
I guess like it's so subconscious that like I didn't think we say that
Yeah.
much right away.
All right, someone asked, what would you want your last meal to be? So for me, my last day on earth, I want Little Caesars breadsticks. I want garlic donuts, you know, like tied up. And I want those cinnamon sticks. You just like dip in the frosting.
All the breads.
All bread.
For me, I'm like the opposite. Like I would like
Yes.
all the meats and seafood. A good steak, I mean lobster tail, sushi, just like seafood in general I love. I would love a good pho. Like that's definitely like, so pho, sushi, seafood, steak, I mean that's like, that covers
That's a lot of
almost all of it. That's just like a huge buffet. I want all of it.
Number 8, who takes longer to get ready?
It's definitely you.
I think it is me.
Yeah.
Like I have really thick hair, so I feel like like if I have to do my hair, that takes a lot of time.
Hair, makeup.
I'm also really indecisive when it comes to getting ready, so Leo has to help me pick out my outfits a lot of the time. You're really last minute getting ready, but he still gets ready faster.
I'll say she get ready like maybe 30 minutes, 45 minutes before we have to go.
Yeah.
And then I probably get ready, to be honest, like 15 minutes before. I'm like constantly looking at the time, like, all right, I got 10 minutes. Actually, you know what? I need to hop in the shower. So like 10 minutes, I try. Like, then when I get out of the shower, I already know what to wear, and that's a lot faster.
Next question is, who is messier?
It's definitely me.
It's a huge one for Leo.
Definitely messier.
So messy.
shooting so many outfits a week and going to so many events and getting a lot of packages, so it can get really, really messy. I try to clean it up like once a week. When we're so busy every day and I'm focused on doing, I guess, like the big picture things, to me, like the mess is like a small thing. I need to get this like A, B, C done, so then this mess on the floor, I'm just gonna shove it to the side. I don't really care, because I have to get A, B, and C. Like when I try on outfits, I don't hang it back up and put it on. When I'm trying things on, no, not good, I take it off, throw it on the couch. And that becomes a pile.
My personality type, I can't focus if there's a mess. I can't work, I can't think of anything besides the mess. It makes me stressed out. In the 8 years we've been together, our workaround is kind of that the bedroom is my safe zone and Leo can't have anything in here.
That's why it's so clean.
That's why it's clean. Okay, last question, and actually this is gonna end on a cute note. Who said I love you first? It's cute.
I think it's me.
It was Leo.
Yeah.
Technically, you texted me and said I love you.
Yeah.
But I had to say it out loud first.
Yes, I did text you that first because we were at your friend's wedding and obviously you don't want to just be like talking.
Yeah.
But I felt the emotions and the feelings. So even though she was right next to me, I like text her. So
yeah.
There you go.
There we go. That's how it happened.
All right, hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A. Make sure you watch the other one. We got more coming. Leave us any questions you guys have in the comments.
Do it.
Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for watching.
Thanks.